Hello, hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay. A song you may have heard. If not, you might take a listen at it. Poplife by Prince. He starts off with the question, posing the question, what's the matter with your life? And then he follows with different reasons why you may not be happy or satisfied or fulfilled in your life, what you have going on. I'm going to take it even deeper than the song already is. He says everybody needs a thrill. We all got a space to fill. Everybody wants to be on top. Life, it ain't real funky unless you got that pop. The problem with a lot of individuals is they want the thrills, they want the excitement, they want the money, they want the status, they want the fame, they want the clothes, they want the cars, they want the shoes, they want the house. They want the pop in life, you know? The things that other people will look at and say, oh wow, look at them. They've got it all together. They got this and they got that, and they're on top. And so everybody else looks at them with jealousy or with envy in their eyes, in their hearts, in their minds. I want this. I want that too. I want to live like, I want to be up. I want to be seen. I want to be heard. I want to be loved. I want to be liked. I want to have all those things that another person has. There's a problem with that, though. There's a problem. The problem is, do you really deserve to have a life that's popping like that? It's a valid question. Are you really deserving of having a life like that? What have you done in your life that warrants you to think and believe that you deserve to have a poppin' life, that you deserve to have all those fancy things, all those materialistic things that you can't take with you? And you're not looking at the importance of the thoughts in your mind, your attitude, your outlook on life. Are you out here being a good child of God? Or are you doing any and everything that you can to try to get that money, to try to get that lifestyle, to try to get that look, to try to get that favor? And see, that's the problem. When you get what you want, then you never want it again. And so for a lot of individuals, they want everything. They want everything under the sun. You catch that? And the things that they want are not things that they necessarily need or have to have. They want them so that they can look at other people and say, you ain't got it. You're not on my level. You're not shining like me. You ain't got it like me. I've stated this question before. How did you get it? How somebody got it might not be how you would want to get it. And or you might not be willing to do whatever that person did to get it. Whatever it is that they have. So don't covet what somebody else has. Don't be jealous and envious of what somebody else has. There's a reason why he has those 10 commandments. There's a reason why he lists those 7 deadly sins. There's a good reason why. Because if you engage in that behavior, it can take you all the way down. All the way down. And you might have a difficult time and or may not be able to come back from what you did to get what you got. There are a lot of people out here in this world that are looking at the next person and what they have, and they're coveting. They're evil eyeing. They're looking at them with anger because they got something that they wish that they could have. You know, the best blessings come from God. And if you show yourself, if you prove yourself in the eyes of God to be worthy and valuable, to have those materialistic things, meaning that you're not going to put those materialistic things above God. You're not going to sell out so you can have those things that you can't take with you. When you show God that you don't care about those things don't matter. There's another song by Prince, Money Don't Matter Tonight. Lyric in that song goes, that's also by Prince, lyric goes, look, here's a cool investment. They're telling him he just can't lose. So he goes out and tries to find a partner, but all he finds are users. All he finds are snakes in every color, every nationality, and size. Seems like the only thing that he can do is just roll his eyes. That's a word right there. Let me share with you deeper. So many people out here get rich quick schemes. Fastest way that they can get to the money, that they can make the money. Quickest way that they can become millionaires, billionaires. What can I do? Who can I attach myself to? Which company can I go and work for? How can I get that money? How do I get started? Go out here in the world, you find other people that have that same mentality. Not only do they have the same mentality, but their way of getting to it might not be on the up and up. It might be deceitful. So for instance, I'm going to give you an example, and I'm not going to make this too long. I'm going to give you an example. The Chase Bank scam that was going on, you deposit a check, you can get money out, and so on and so forth, and people were, taking advantage of it. That was a setup. That was a setup. That was a trap. That was a trick. And people thought they were going to get away with it. They thought they were going to get away with it. So what they have done is basically shown themselves to be liars and cheats and thieves. Who would want to be a friend to a liar, a thief, a cheat? Who would want to be married to a liar, a thief, a cheat? That's a bad look. That's bad. That's bad energy. That's bad company. You do not want to be around. So therefore, That right there just proved blatantly and boldly in your face there are people out there that would do some underhanded, sneaky things just to get money so that they can then go out and buy materialistic things that they can't take with them when they leave this earth, that are going to basically become boring and or dull and or a passing trend or phase. And they're going out here and doing these corrupt, illegal things. You have other people that will steal from other people, lie to other people, set people up. You have people that will go and get life insurance policies on other individuals unknowingly, meaning that the person they're getting the life insurance policy on does not know that someone has gotten a life insurance policy on them. And then those same people that got the life insurance policy on them will then try to set that person up to be killed and or taken out in a way that would allot them that full payment from that insurance policy. Ask me how I know. But God. You have people that will do some really messed up things trying to get money, green paper, and get some wealth, get some abundance, some status. Your soul is so important, and a lot of people, they will sell their soul for that dollar. How many songs have they put out in regard to the almighty dollar and what people will do for it? You have songs by the Spinners, Backstabbers. You have a song by the Whispers, I believe it is, Money, 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 Money. So you have some people that will do some really fucked up things for the money. For the money. And God is seeing and watching all of it. All of it. So that's why I say the best blessings come from God, because He's the one that can put you in the right situations, in the right jobs, in the right career, in the right company, give you the right idea, the great invention, so that way you can go out there and you can get that money and become a millionaire, billionaire alongside Him. Not alongside men. That may just be a snake waiting to bite you. So for some people, it takes longer for them to get those things that they've always desired, always wanted, because they've done it the right way. They didn't take the shortcuts. They didn't take the elevator. They took the stairs. And on their way up those stairs, they had other people that were kicking them, pushing them down, lying on them, discrediting them, stealing from them to try to keep them below them, to subject them to mistreatment and abuse because of greed and the desire for power. I'm going to share with you even more before I end this video. It's not going to be too deep, but it's going to be real. Everything that I have today, I worked for. I worked. I did the work. I put the work in. I put the time in. I put the energy in. And I had people all around me, even people close to me, living right across the hallway from me, that did any and everything that they could to try to tear me down. They stole from me. They built businesses off of my energy. They built their reputation and or established a social network off of me, and then discredited me, put me down. They stole from me. I've created many different products that were stolen from me and used by other individuals to go and build their businesses up. What do you think happened to those businesses that they started off of me, stealing from me? They're not doing well, and or they're no longer in existence. God is not going to allow another individual to benefit off of what we, his children, have created and worked on. They may get away with it for a period of time, just like the Chase Bank scammers, right? They thought they got away with it, right? They were so sure there was not going to be any issue, any problem, until they had negative balances in the thousands on their accounts, and their phone was ringing off the hook. Where's the money? These people have short-term gains that they eventually lose all of it because of how they got it. That's why I say I'd rather work alongside God, do the right thing, and have the right attitude, because it is very depleting having been through so many ups as well as downs, and knowing that you were screwed over by people that said they loved you, that said they were a friend, that said they were a partner and a spouse, and they were basically a cheat, a liar, and a thief. And if it wasn't money or creativity, it was a thief of joy, a thief of happiness. And they have lost a lot by being a cheat, a liar, and a thief. It's hard to come back when people know you to be that way. It's also a shame when people want to project who they are onto other people and try to portray them as being something that they're not. That has also happened to me as well. Messed up, isn't it? But that's okay, because God saw, God knows, God is aware, and God will make things better. He will right the wrongs that were done. Leave it at that. Gotta go. Bye.